isms and angelosophies.
And talk today about how much change do you have in your pocket?
I do not carry change.
Well, and most of us don't. But when we think about change in our pocket, we're talking about building relationships with other people.
Wait, what?
It's a kind of an analogy, right?
It's not money?
It's not real money, but it is currency.
Okay.
How often have we spent our currency, taken a withdrawal, taken from the relationship by asking for favors, maybe rude or snide comments, making a mistake that wasn't easily repaired?
Or on a scale of 1 to 10, how close are we to making this sale?
Right? You don't have any change in your pocket before you can make a withdrawal. There's no currency in the relationship. And so when you're building a relationship, and especially if it's somebody, a prospect, future client, we need to put more change in our pocket, more currency into the relationship before we can start taking withdrawals and saying, I want you to trust me. I want you to buy from me. I want you to do something for me. There's no currency.
Well, so what are we supposed to do?
This is where we add value and we spend more time listening and asking questions and building into the relationship.
You're a giver.
You're a giver.
More than a taker.
More than a taker. Does that make sense?
I think it does.
But have you ever been in a situation where, you've had to apologize for something, the product was delayed, there was an error in placing their order, and then when they got it, there was something not right, and it was just deficit after deficit after deficit. And yet you've probably have others, the alternate scenario where they've been a customer for a long time, there's been all this stuff that has happened in order them the wrong thing, or it doesn't come at all, when they thought it would be. But because you had change in your pocket, you'd already built in some currency, it didn't destroy the relationship.
So this is the point where we want to encourage you to check your motive, right? Because if you think about it, if you are simply putting change in the pocket so that you can make an investment, it's probably a backwards motive. Instead, put change in the pocket because it's the right thing to do. You serve people because that's who you love, right?
Absolutely. And so think about this. You can use the change in your pocket analogy with every connection that you have, every interaction with people. Complete strangers, you're holding open the door, you're smiling at people. Maybe you're letting them merge in traffic. You're letting somebody go in front of you in the grocery store line because they have fewer items than you do. Maybe you're adding a little extra something into their order at work. Taking them to the front of the line, or knowing that they've been standing and you offer them a chair. You offer to walk them out to the car and carry their packages. How about something as simple as responding to their emails?
Oh, now you got to go make it personal.
Right? Things that we do. An introduction. Somebody sent you a referral introduction and you let that email just hang out there.
It is personal, folks. So put change in the pocket by following up with all of those things. Do it for the reason that it's the right thing to do. And you'll be surprised at how much that actually pays it forward, if you will, in your business.
Absolutely. And more positive business talk coming up right here next on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Are you suffering from knee, shoulder, hip, or back pain? And you've just kind of given up on doing all the fun things that you love to do? Well, now there's hope. Tune in Sundays at 9:30 a.m. for Live Again, brought to you by the Premier Stem Cell Institute. You'll hear from actual patients and their success stories. Live Again, Sundays at 9:30 a.m. on KLZ 560 a.m., brought to you by the Premier Stem Cell Institute.
The Experience Pros with Angel and Eric, next on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's... Yes, it is coast to coast all across this great land. From Washington, D.C. to Fresno, California, it is Fan Braggin Friday.
It is our favorite day of the week. We open up our phone lines and let you call in and tell us who you love to do business with. It's a free radio hotline. We call it Fan Braggin Friday. As soon as you are finished telling us about who you love to do business with, sharing your story, we're going to give you a couple of minutes of free PR to talk about your company. Tell our listeners what you do for a living And you can do it every single Friday.
Major Market Radio just got available for all small business owners because the call is free, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. It's free to tell us who you love, and it's free to talk about your business. How much better does it get than that? Let's kick off our show with our first caller. Casper is on the line. Casper, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show, my friend.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are
awesome.
you? How are you, Casper?
I'm doing extremely well.
Love that. Who are you fan bragging about today?
Well, okay, so I'm going to tell a really quick story. So most of us have difficulties in a couple different areas, especially with our automobile. Like we get into a wreck, we know now with Experience Pros, we want to call Nyland's Collision.
If you're in Denver, Colorado, you definitely want to call Nyland's Collision Center, yes.
That's correct. I keep forgetting nationwide, but in Denver, Colorado, Nyland's. Yeah. So here in Colorado, at least in Aurora, I was looking for a mechanic that I could trust. And, that's difficult sometimes. So I saw a location called Christian Brothers Automotive. So I'm Christian, so I'm assuming hopefully that they're going to be Christian as well. Sometimes it doesn't work out that well.
Sure.
But these guys are awesome. Took my vehicle there the first time, and first of all, when you walk into the place, you don't feel like you're in a repair shop. You feel like you're in like a doctor's office.
Oh.
Everything is clean.
Okay.
They've got couches and candy, and it just feels like a doctor's office. And they treat your car like that. So I had some very simple work done. I had my tires rotated and so forth. I had an oil change or whatever, and it was great. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago, I couldn't get one of my tires off. One of my tires went flat. I couldn't get it off. I took it over to Sam's. They could not get it off. And they said that the last place that worked on the tires did not do it correctly. So I said, oh boy, now I got a problem with Christian Brothers because they're the one that rotated my tires. Took it back over there. They got the tires off, no problem. And they retorqued them. And they changed out my headlamp for free. And when I walked away, I only had to pay $39 for oil change.
Wow.
Oh,
okay, so
yeah,
fixed it, made it better, and there was no problem when you left there.
No problem when I left, and they said, you have any problems with tires, come on back, we'll do it for free, no problem.
Well, now, Casper, the Christian Brothers Automotive has several different locations. They're springing up all over the place now. Which location did you go to?
This is the one on Arapahoe Road.
All right.
Arapahoe Road in Centennial, Colorado?
Yes, it's 14755 East Arapahoe Road in Centennial.
And that's
The number over there is 720-789-8352.
720-789-8352. Again, the address is 14755 East Arapahoe Road in Centennial, 80016. You can check them out at, I've got a funky little address here. Hold on for just a moment. Check them out at cbac.com. That's cbac.com. And that's Christian Brothers Automotive Company. Love this fan brag, Casper. Everybody needs to know where's a great place to go for a good, trustworthy mechanic. I'm glad that you had a great experience. Tell our listeners what you're doing now.
Well, I am running for Congress in Congressional District 1, that's in Denver. And my goal is to run a God-led, Spirit-led, positive campaign. So we'll see how well I'll be able to get that done in the world of politics, but that is my goal.
All right.
So we have a couple different events coming up that could be of interest to our listeners here in Denver. We have a prayer brunch we do every month, first Monday of every month. But I wanted to tell you about another event we're promoting, and this is a freedom lunch. It's a freedom lunch. We've got a senator from out of state coming in, Elbert Guillory. He's very well known in the political arena. Very, very sharp, articulate politician. And he's going to be speaking on the 7th of December. That's a Monday. It's a lunch, so it's at noon. And it's at Stoney's Bar and Grill at 11th and Lincoln downtown. But they don't have to remember any of this. All they have to do is go to CasperForColorado.com, and that's the word for, so it's F-O-R, CasperForColorado.com, and just click on events. and they will see this luncheon we're holding on the 7th of December.
Awesome. Casper for Colorado, casper4colorado.com. Of course, doing the prayer breakfast, the freedom lunches, all sorts of events going on around town. Lots of great ways to support. If you're looking for a positive campaign and, something positive, we can't just keep fighting that angry drum and think that that's going to be effective, then support Casper for Colorado. Casper, thanks so much for fan bragging about Christian Brothers Automotive today and for being our kindness captain. You've been calling in week after week, and we love that. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. You guys have a blessed day.
Cannot help it. It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We'd love to hear your phone calls. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let's go back to the phones where Michelle in Denver, Colorado is calling in. Michelle, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Hi, Michelle. What's your Fan Braggin story?
I'm calling today to throw a little shout out to Public Service Credit Union. I'm a small business owner, and as you know, it's relatively difficult to get home equity loans or even auto loans because there's, so many hoops to jump through and all of that stuff. And one of my business mentors, her name is Susan Ellerich. She works as the small business outreach person for Public Service Credit Union. And so my wife and I were running into some roadblocks as far as getting a home equity loan. First spoke to Susan, and she got us going through the process. And I've got to say, they have just been so wonderful to us. And the gentleman named Sean, who has been right there with us the whole time, working us through the loan process, is just so wonderful and understanding. And we are now in the middle of remodeling our kitchen. So, they're making dreams come true and helping small business owners out. And
I love that.
So amazing.
It really is. Isn't it nice when you've kind of got a friend in an industry, and especially when it comes into banking and finance? I think that's probably one of the most important relationships a small business owner has. And knowing that they are taking really good care of you, you're making dreams come true. Do you have contact information for Susan Allard with the Public Service Credit Union?
I do. Oh gosh, you know what? Hold on. Oh goodness.
Well, we can
I
help.
I had her business card.
Don't you worry about it. We can help. You can find.
I have her cell phone, but
let's not give her cell phone out. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Tell you what, let's go direct our listeners. If you want to check out Public Service Credit Union, where together we're better, you can check them out at pscu.org. That's PSCU, the initials for Public Service Credit Union.org. Locations all over the area, and they can serve you well. And we have Susan's office number here.
I do. Business development rep for Public Service Credit Union. Her office number is 303-639-2134. Again, 303-639-2134. If you go to Public Service Credit Union online, which is pscu.org, I'm sure you can connect with her there as well. So, Michelle, we are going to have to take a commercial break. Can you hold on over the commercial and so we can talk about what you do for a living and talk about your small business?
Sure, absolutely. I'd love that.
Fantastic. Let me, while we're getting ready for that commercial break, let me go ahead and tell our listeners that anytime you'd like to check out these Fan Braggin stories, you can check the archives, right, over at experiencepros.com, experiencepros.com, and check the archives there. And then it looks like I jumped the gun by about a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to commercial break. It looks like we have a minute.
We have about 45 seconds now. Michelle, let's start with what you do, and then we'll come back. I'll interrupt when the time is right. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. I own a small catering company here in the metro area called Heirloom Catering, and we try our best to work with local farmers and ranchers and artisan food makers. Of course, that's not always possible. We don't grow lemons locally, so things like that. But
sure.
We do a lot of custom orders for weddings, for people that are interested in supporting small business. I work very closely with a company out of Boulder called Locavore, which Locavore is kind of a meat broker.
All right, now, Michelle, I'm going to have to interrupt you there for just a second. We do have to take that quick commercial break. Please forgive, and we will come back and catch right up where we started, okay? All right, folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk and your Fan Bragging calls coming up right after these messages.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hey, diehards, this is Angel, and I want you to join me on Thanksgiving morning for the Highlands Ranch Chamber 5K. It starts with a pancake breakfast provided by our friends from the Colorado National Guard and finishes with fun activities. I'll let you guess what they'll be serving in the beer garden. The race starts at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning, and you'll be finished and energized enough to eat the whole turkey. Sign up for the early bird price online at td5k.com. That's td5k.com to save $10. It's all brought to you by the Highlands Ranch Chamber and Furniture Row. td5k.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Friends, there are very few things more important to your business than the way it's viewed and used on the internet. Your website is the gateway to your entire sales process, and here at Experience Pros, we trust Donna Galassi and Blue Zenith Web Design to make our website more than just a brochure for our business. If you want your website to be an experience, contact Donna today at 720-248-8431. That's 720-248-8431, or visit them online to see their work. Use bluezenith.com. We do.
Let's talk about advertising. It's a key element for growing your company and making sure people are aware of your brand. If you're going to put a half-page ad into a magazine with 60,000 in circulation, it'll cost about $1,500, and you get to be in front of your target audience. If you're going to attend a big trade show, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to interact with potential clients. If you're going to sponsor a foursome in a golf tournament, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to support your favorite charity. At Experience Pros, $1,500 goes a long ways. You get an entire year of membership with business networking, online customizable listing, featured ads, 3 radio spots during the year, speaking opportunities, sponsorship options, and more. Sign up today at experiencepros.com.
The Dana Show, 6 p.m. weekdays on KLZ 560.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's Fan Braggin Friday, and this is the beginning of Charlie's musical mystery theme. Rosanna. Wonder what that could be. I mean, with one song you really can't guess.
And you really can't even guess with 2 songs, because you think that the 2 songs have something in common, but it's the third song that actually usually kind of is the what is it, the keystone to the whole thing.
It's either that or it's the squirrel, and we all go chasing off into that direction. I don't know.
Anyways, it is Fan Braggin Friday. This is the day we open up our phone lines to hear from you, our listeners. You don't need an appointment. You don't need a reservation. You just need to dial toll-free 855 Fan Brag, 855-326-2724. Tell us who you like to do business with, and we'll share their contact information over the air. We know our listeners like to do business with the companies who are fan bragged about. And then for us to say thank you, we're going to let you tell our listeners what you do for a living. It's free PR for your company. All you got to do is say something nice about somebody else first, just like Michelle did before we went to commercial break. She was fan bragging about Susan over at Public Service Credit Union. Michelle, I know you said you own the Heirloom Catering Company. Tell us a little bit about Heirloom. I know we kind of got interrupted. I'm so sorry about that before we went to break.
Oh, that's okay. No problem.
All right.
Anyhow, we work closely with local farmers and ranchers and the different artisan food makers. For instance, I don't enjoy baking or making desserts, so I basically subcontract all my desserts and different things out to a small gluten-free baking company called Fosco Baking, which is owned by Jessica Berry. So basically, Heirloom really tries to have integrity for food and provide the best possible quality food for my customers. And we do a lot of person-to-person catering. One of the most special things about catering is generally they're event-based, whether it's your grandfather's 90th birthday or wedding anniversary or wedding in general, birthdays. So it's a great way to run business as far as it's a celebration, and we celebrate people as well.
I love that. How do our listeners get in touch with you?
We have a Facebook page. It's Heirloom Catering Colorado, and then also we have a website which is heirloomcateringcolorado.com. However, that's under construction, so please forgive it. It's not the best looking at this point in time.
No.
All right, well, then find her on Facebook then, Heirloom Catering Colorado.com. And do you have a phone number you want to share?
Sure, 720-629-1658. That's 720-629-1658.
Is this first time calling in?
It is, yeah. I just, Susan, as I said, is also one of my business mentors, and I didn't know about your show, and she has recently shared it with me, and I think that's so exciting because as a small business owner, having more resources, and I was listening to the beginning of your show and talking about currency and how, building relationships, and I thought what you were saying was really important and also powerful for small business owners.
Well,
kind of checking your intentions and in your relationships is good as well.
It's positive business talk, and we tell people we got here as quickly as we could. Very thankful that you called in. Hope that you make it a regular part of your business development plan to call 855-FAN-BRAG every single Friday. Tell us who you love, because a rising tide lifts all the ships of small business, and we're very thankful for you. Best catering company, and we're very grateful for the call.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You betcha. Let's go to Kathleen. Kathleen is in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Kathleen, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, thank you. How's everybody doing today?
We're fantastic, Kathleen. Thank you for the call. What's your fan bragging story?
You're welcome. Amy Donnelly. Amy Donnelly, she works with divorced women and helping them get through that phase. And right now, it's very difficult for women who are recently divorced because of the holidays coming up. So I highly recommend her. Her company is Beauty from Ashes.
All right. And Beauty from Ashes, of course, like you mentioned, deals with helping, especially the women going through divorce situations and making, just kind of getting through that whole really tough process. I wish I know Amy, and I wish you were around to help me when I went through that 6 years ago.
I think we all needed it. I went through that myself.
All right. So Amy Donnelly, life coach with Beauty from Ashes Life Coaching. Do you have any contact information for her, Kathleen?
Yes, I have two. I have her email address, which is adbeautyfromashes@gmail.com. And her phone number is 303-995-3483. And I do believe she's putting together some things for women, as I said, right now, because the holidays are coming. And when you are recently divorced, the holidays is probably a very difficult time to get through. Yeah. So it helps to have a coach and to be with a group of people that are going through the same thing you're going through.
Absolutely. And, and she was actually on the radio show with us a few weeks ago talking about some of these workshops she's putting together. She's got great tips and a great resource. And I think even, just a community that you can be involved with for women just dealing with that. And you're right. As we approach the holidays, it just gets tougher. Some of the routines, some of the traditions, especially if you're, and if there's kids involved. I mean, there's a lot to go through. So it's nice to know that there's a coach and somebody that actually in a group that's actually going to help you with that. Beauty from Ashes life coaching. You can find her online at beautyfromashes.org, and probably her events are listed there as well.
Kathleen, do you have that phone number for her again?
Yes, it's 303-995-3483.
Fantastic. I love it. Kathleen, what do you do for a living?
Well, I have a company called Dvorak College Solutions, and I work with the students and their parents. And unfortunately, Department of Education says about more than 50% of college students drop out. And, they have to fill out a form if they want student aid called the FAFSA. And so they estimated 75% of those are completed incorrectly. And so what I do is I help them. I give them a line-by-line answer sheet so they do it correctly. And I help the parents and the students get more financial aid, which is crucial, which is why so many students do drop out.
Oh, this is awesome, Kathleen. And I know the FAFSA, I think you have to start filling out those forms as of January 1. And in many cases, it's first come, first served. So you want to make sure you're filling those out correctly, because you could actually, there's a lot of money out there to help your kids get through college. Kathleen, how do our listeners get in touch with you?
You can reach me at 303-563-5221. My email address is dcollegesolutions@gmail.com.
dcollegesolutions@gmail.com.
Kathleen, can you help people all across the country, or is it only in Colorado?
No, I actually can help people across the country.
Awesome. Awesome. Give that phone number one more time.
It is 303-563-5221.
Fantastic. Kathleen, thank you for the call. We appreciate you calling in on
places do, so we save 30 to 50% below retail.
Oh, so save some money. Have you come into my home or my office and customize my products for me? We read an incredible fan brag about you as well. How do our listeners get in touch with you?
Best way how to get a hold of me is to call my cell phone number, and that's 720-903-0845.
Give that again, please.
720-903-0845.
Second best way to get a hold of Nick is on the Extreme Customer Service at experiencepros.com. Check out Nick with Carpet Direct. Love this. Nick, thanks for the call, man.
Well, thank you very much. You both have a great day.
It's Fan Braggin Friday. There's no other way.
Absolutely. You can call for your free in-home quote from Nick at Carpet Direct. The phone number is 720-903-0845. That's how you do it. It's so easy to call up and say something nice about somebody else in business. It's Fan Braggin Friday here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We do it every single Friday. And you don't need an appointment. You don't need a reservation. As soon as you hear somebody hang up, you know that we've got an open phone line, 855 Fan Brag, 855-326-2724.
This comes in from JP. He says, I want to talk to you about time to burn those calories over at Fit 36. He says, energetic and fun. They make your workouts work for you. No longer trying to guess the calories you burn allows you not only to better track your progress and goals, but gives you the motivation to do more. Mix all that with great customer skills, and you'll be back for more over at Fit 36. And, of course, Fit 36, a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. The phone number, 720-961-1832. That's 720-961-1832, Fit 36.
I love it. I love it. Look at that. You can even rank them in on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Don't you wish that when people went online and did a search for you and your company, that what came up was maybe some of your customer testimonials and customer reviews?
There you go.
Well, that's what you get on the Extreme when you're a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Yes, your website comes up, but also because of all the great organic SEO that happens with online reviews on a third-party site, your website comes up as well. Your fan brags, your online testimony site, which means they're not on your website. You can't manipulate them. You can't change them. You can't get them from your mom and your sister and your dog.
Right.
These are actually true customer testimonials because they've gone to a different website and said, hey, I really like doing business with them. And one of the benefits of having a Fan Braggin review on the Extreme Customer Service Directory is it's a 4 or 5 star review. So it shows up
3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. What if you're really upset?
Well, we don't post those. What ends up happening with those is we give you a call and you say, hey, remember that gal that was not very happy about you?
Still not happy.
She found us. You might want to fix it before she makes a YouTube video. And so we go proactive and protect your brand. So somebody just in a bad mood can't just, rail all over your business. And we see that all the time. Nothing bad really happened. Somebody's just being cranky. And what we end up finding a lot of times is that the customer, after they've railed and because they were in a bad mood, and they, this is on a different site, Extreme Customer Service Directory, but they come back and they say, I wish I wouldn't have written that. And now I wish I could take it away, but now you can't. And so remember, where you go, your brand follows. So before you post something ugly, before you post something negative, that's going to be a permanent record that's going to follow you and your brand, maybe just pick up the phone and give somebody a call.
It's all part of the service that we offer here at Experience Pros, and we would love to represent you no matter where you are. I know we've got listeners in Tennessee, we've got listeners in Georgia, we've got listeners in Washington, D.C., everywhere. Folks, give us a call. Let us know how we can help, or check us out at experiencepros.com and click to become a member. Just let us know you need a little coverage in this area. We'd be happy to help.
Absolutely. So Fan Braggin Online, I do have time. Fan Braggin Online for our friends over at 188 Fine Men's, which is in the streets of South Glen in Centennial, Colorado. They say, yes, guys, it's okay to pamper yourself. Invest in yourself with a classic style today. Remember when getting a cut was a classy, comfortable experience? Well, it's back, updated, and ready for the modern day. The staff makes you feel at home, and you go from looking grizzly to wow.
From looking grizzly to wow.
Grizzly to wow. And that is so true. I've when I've taken my son in to go get his haircut, of course he waits until he looks super grizzly.
Little shaggy. Yeah.
Right? And you get the big wow. Women, we don't want such a dramatic look. We want a look that we don't necessarily want it to look like, okay, we just came out from getting our haircut. But
but for guys, we really want that. I got cleaned up.
Absolutely. So if you want the magnificent treatment that you're going to get over at 188 Men's Salon, give them a call at 720-600-2918. That's 720-600-2918. Find them in the streets of South Glen in Centennial, Colorado.
Love that. All right, folks, we've got open lines. We'd love to hear your fan brags. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Pick up the phone and call us now. We will talk about you and your business as well. More after these commercials coming up next.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it really should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? Well, you're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that results in lives worth living. Call or text Sandy Corrigan today at 303-907-1010. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Friends, this is Eric, and I want to turn you on to a fantastic bi-monthly patriotic newsletter I've discovered. It's called The Pen, and it's a compilation of numerous patriotic writers packed with political information that you won't find in the newspaper. Contact my friend Beth Ann for a free sample copy at csctalkradio.com or send $24.95 to P.O. Box 73, California, Missouri 65018 to receive The Pen for an entire year. The Pen, promoting liberty and keeping patriots informed. Subscribe today. csctalkradio.com. That's csctalkradio.com.
Dove Valley Storage has your affordable storage solutions for RVs, boats, cars, or construction equipment. Covered units you can own or rent at unbelievable prices. There's no other product like this in Colorado, and they're offering them at a fraction of the price of owning an RV garage or man cave. Hurry and call Kim today. They're going fast for fall delivery. 720-201-4062. That's 720-201-4062. Or check them out online, DoveValleyStorage.com. They've got you covered.
Wouldn't you love to get VIP treatment and hang out with celebrities? Carrie Conley with Infinite Nation does, and she wants to spoil you at Vision is Victory, the event happening in Scottsdale, Arizona on January 14th. Get the VIP treatment all day long with elite training, celebrity reception, and a VIP swag bag filled with bonuses and goodies. Sign up for Vision is Victory, the event, and upgrade to get the VIP treatment. Read all the details at infinitenation.com. infinitenation.com.
If you rely on networking to build your business, you need Renovate. If you are sick of wasting your time cold calling to find a few, you need Renovate. Extreme Relationship Management will help you renovate. Renovate is revolutionary training that elevates your not working and supercharges your networking to get real results. Sign up for the next Renovate training this week at extremerelationshipmanagement.com or call 855-I-LIKE-ERM. You need Renovate.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. Lists That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. Lists That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
As internet technology advances, so does the threat of cybercrime. In times like these, we must protect ourselves from cybercrime. Antivirus software, firewalls, and security patches are just the beginning. Never open suspicious emails and only navigate to trusted sites. Protect your child by installing parental control software and monitoring their computer use. To learn more about cybercrime, visit ncpc.org or contact your local law enforcement agency.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Scott Watley. Join me weekdays from noon to 1 for Haystack Help Radio. We'll help with consumer problems, give you quality business referrals, let you know about the latest scams, and we'll also give great help for seniors. Weekdays, noon to 1 for Haystack Help Radio. Check out our website, haystackhelpradio.com.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Charlie's musical mystery theme, as yet still unsolved.
No, but we're getting closer. And if you're getting closer, give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Charlie said we actually had one of our callers had a guess for what the musical theme was, but we forgot to ask you on the phone. So if you want to call back and claim your prize, feel free. 720-34. No. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Brought to you by our friends over at Binkley IT Consulting. Remote support, great service when it comes to IT, and of course, your sponsor of Fan Braggin Friday every single week. Give them a call at 720-230-0794. Find them online at binkleyit.com.
Holly writes in and says, this is for Squeal Spiced Black Rum. She says, best rum yet. Being a fan of good rum, I have to share with you that this fun brand has one of the best, is one of the best I have ever tasted. You'll definitely want to add Squeal to your next event, the beverage of choice for your next party or special event. It has been such a joy to get to know the creators of Squeal. They are good people who love their work. I'm so excited to see the adventures that they will have next. Keep creating yummy drinks. Hashtag be awesome, JP. JP, of course, is the owner of Squeal Spiced Black Rum. You can find more information about them both on our directory, experiencepros.com/directory, or just go check them out at squealrum.com. Squealrum.com. They say, go pig or go home.
We got to dress up as flying pigs. Our whole team did over during the Halloween time. Went to a fun networking event and dressed up as the flying pig from Squeal Rum. They're also doing a signature drink at our upcoming Fan Braggin Gala that's coming up in December. So it should be super duper fun, and so excited for them. They're now on the shelves. They've got a distributor, and you can buy Squeal Rum in the store. So ask for it at your favorite restaurant and go and pick up a bottle today and support one of our members. And support one of our members. We'd love that. Online on the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Binkley IT, of course, sponsoring Fan Braggin Friday every single week. They have 55 Fan Brags. It's 55 online 4- and 5-star testimonials and reviews.
It'd be a game changer for any small business. It's 10 times the number of reviews that most small businesses have.
Absolutely. And one of them from Sally, Binkley IT Consulting is an expert in many arenas. Brett is always ready to help answer even the most mundane computer questions to help you keep your company up and running. Don't bother calling around. Just call Brad at Binkley IT and he will resolve your computer issues. You'll find Brad to be one of the most nicest and most informative IT people you will ever meet. Again, 720-254-1057 or online at binkleyit.com.
Let's jump straight back to the phones where Teresa is calling from Loveland, Colorado. Teresa, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Teresa, we're doing fantastic. Thank you for the call. Who are you fan bragging about?
Earthwoods Cabinetry in Loveland.
Earthwoods Cabinetry. All right. What do you love about them?
Well, they built my cabinet for my kitchen and just were so professional. The workmanship was amazing, and just from the moment from the get-go of design all the way to the finished product, it really transformed my kitchen.
Wow.
Did you start all over with brand new cabinets, or was it like a refacey kind of thing?
It was everything. It was brand new.
Wow.
And so we gutted the whole thing, and for us, the cabinets were most important. And what was really neat is they were able to refer us to, this company is great for countertops. This company is great for floors, and not just one company, but they sent us out, to, hey, we worked with these guys, and I just felt really safe with this company, with Earthwoods, and just their craftsmanship is amazing.
Those counters, or the cupboards are really kind of the eye candy for your entire kitchen, right?
Exactly. And, they were great about, giving me suggestions, but they also knew what I wanted. And, were really keen to that. They didn't try to sell me on something else.
Love that. Do you have contact information for Earthwoods Custom Cabinetry?
I don't. I just know earthwoodscabinetry.com is my best guess for their website.
You are
they're
correct.
Actually a business. Yeah. They are their business located right next door to my business, and so that's how we got to know them.
Gotcha.
And had heard about them.
Well, Eric looked them up online, and he's got their contact information for you, Teresa.
You can find more information about them at earthwoodscabinetry.com. They're located at 901 Josephine Court in Loveland, Colorado, 80537. Their phone number, if you're looking for new cabinetry, is 970-613-1507. Again, 970-613-1507. Earthwoods Custom Cabinetry, timeless style. They can take care of you just like they took care of Teresa. Thank you so much for the call, Teresa. Now, tell our listeners what you do for a living.
Well, my husband and I own a gym in Loveland. We own CrossFit Loveland.
Love that. All right. And tell us about CrossFit Loveland, how long you've been doing it, and what separates you from all the other gyms?
Well, I think what separates us is that we've been in it the longest in northern Colorado. We've been around since 2007, right at just a little bit after the inception of CrossFit. And we've just, stood the test of time. There's a lot of them that open up. They're kind of fly-by-night businesses. And we've stood the test of time and continue to train people and establish relationships and community with them. And we're constantly educating ourselves. And not only CrossFit certified, but we have multiple certifications and our education.
Love that. Love that. How do people get in touch with you and sign up for a CrossFit session over at CrossFit Loveland?
Sure. Just CrossFitLoveland.com, and you'll be able to find a link to contact us.
I love it. CrossFitLoveland.com. CrossFitLoveland.com. Teresa, thanks so much for the fan brag today.
Thanks, guys. I love your show, and it's really informative to me, and I appreciate how you're really positive, and you always try to make a business better. It's really encouraging.
Well, you're the reason we do it, so we appreciate you for listening and calling in on Fan Braggin Friday. It really is a game changer here in Colorado and across the country.
Yeah, thank you so much. We love it. Love that you love the show.
Thanks,
call in every week if you've got a fan brag. Okay, Teresa?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's jump over to Sabina. We heard from Sabina in our first hour. It looks like we're going to have her again. Sabina, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
I think I know why she's calling in a second time.
You do?
I think so. Sabina, welcome back.
Thanks. I think I know the song theme.
You think you know Charlie's musical mystery theme?
I do. It's songs with names.
Is it songs with names, Charlie? He says yes,
Charlie
yes,
says
yes. You are correct. Ding, ding, ding. We're going to put a fun little gift in the mail to you, Miss Sabina. Thanks for playing along and for guessing. I mean, we went almost 2 hours before we had somebody guess. Now, Sabina, I know you play by the rules, so I'm guessing you have a fan brag?
I do.
Who are you fan bragging about?
I actually would love to fan brag on my car broker. His name is Stan Farron. And then he is with H.M. Brown. And let me tell you a little bit about Stan. Stan has spoiled my family. My daughter has always had a very specific dream car that she wanted to purchase for herself when she got her big girl job teacher.
Is it a you girl?
No. Oh. That would be awesome, though, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I was just asking.
No, she had always wanted a very specific vehicle, which this recently has been a Nissan Juke. And he was able to get it over $60 under her budget.
Wow.
And give her all the tweaks and bells and whistles that she wanted. And then not 30 days later, my parents were looking for a Nissan Rogue. Notice the theme here. My family loves Nissan.
Right.
And they also had a very, very tight, specific, small budget because this is their retirement car. And he did it. And they're going today to go and pick up their brand new Nissan Rogue. And they are so excited because they haven't had a new car in over 20 years.
Wow.
Wow, how exciting. It's always super fun. It's like Christmas, right?
It is. It's totally like Christmas. And I'm so excited because the financing he was able to do, he literally went all over the United States to find the specific colors and everything that they're looking for. And he just really goes above and beyond in his customer service and how he treated my family. So I have to fan brag about him.
Well, tell our listeners how they can call Stan and fan brag about him too.
Yes, they can call him at 303-414-7795.
Do that again.
That's 303-414-7795.
All right. Stan with H.M. Brown and Associates. You know, if you've ever used a car broker, you know how phenomenal of an experience. I mean, you feel just like royalty. You feel like a VIP using their services. And it is like Christmas. They do a fantastic job. And now call Stan and tell him you heard about him on Fan Braggin Friday and you want to buy a new car today and celebrate. All right, Sabina, yes, no,
we
no.
have to go to a quick commercial break in 10 seconds. Sabina, can we hold you over and talk to you again on the other side?
Sure.
All right, I apologize. We'll be back right after these messages. It's Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show, 855-FAN-BRAG.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You've got a great business, lots of customers, and a catchy tagline. Things are going great, right? Has it ever occurred to you that if you are doing so well in your business, someone else might be trying to copy or steal your concept and make it their own? It happens every day. But don't let it happen to you. You need attorney Steve Replin on your side. Much more than just a lawyer, Steve is a business consultant who knows how to protect what's yours while helping you grow it to success. Call Steve today and CYA. That's Cover Your Assets. 303-322-7919. 303-322-7919.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat, and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
50 Shades of Gray. At printingdonequickly.com, they offer 256 shades of gray and full color printing, and they get it done quickly. Printingdonequickly.com. Full service printing where it's their pleasure to remove all pain when it comes to your business needs. They've won Best Customer Service on the Experience Pros Network 2 years in a row. Contact them today at 720-524-8302. That's 720-524-8302, printingdonequickly.com.
I don't know how to tell you this, but recently your husband's been pretty cold.
Did he do something or say something?
No, he's just cold.
I can't believe you'd say that. He's the most caring person I know.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's so cold in here, even the pipes are freezing.
Don't let your friends call your husband cold. Call Bowman Heating and Air today, 303-622-6502, and get a $99 furnace service to prevent your husband from getting cold. 303-622-6502 or BowmanHVAC.com. The top 5 search results get 75% of all the clicks. 75%! That means if you're on page 2, you are missing out on tons of potential business. You, my friend, are in need of professional help. At SharpNet Solutions, it's not all about clicks. It's about making sales. They optimize the Experience Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory, and they can optimize your business. Call them today, 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988. Or find them online at sharpnetsolutions.com. Put their talents to work and see what they can do for you. 303-900-4988. Mention the Experience Pros and get up to 50% off. Call today.
When your IT person says, your VPN's PPTP failed because the IP conflict caused a protocol failure, all you seem to hear is, blah, blah, money, money, blah, blah, last time. We're C-Squared Computer Consulting, and we speak geek fluently, but we translate when talking to you. When you understand the issues, you can better prioritize your money and time. Our managed services provide a stable spending model with system monitoring and trust. Call C-Squared Computer Consulting today at 303-933-1113 or go to c2cc.net.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the Orange Effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-8222. 2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
There's a throwback. Welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Rock Me Amadeus. It's Fan Braggin Friday. Charlie's musical mystery theme has just been revealed to be songs with names.
I know, for the first couple, I thought it was women's names, and we were really stuck on the women's names. And even though Mickey, oh, Mickey, You're So Fine, had played, he's like, Angel, that's not a woman's name. I still didn't catch on to it.
I know several Mickeys.
So, but it wasn't about he is so fine. So we knew it was about a boy, but it didn't catch on. But our friend Sabina Claus had guessed it. She's got a fun little prize coming to her. Of course, Fan Braggin Friday brought to you by our friends over at Binkley IT Consulting.
720-230-0794. Again, 720-230-0794. Binkley IT Consulting, binkleyit.com online. They're solving that IT puzzle one piece at a time. Just before we went to the commercial break, we were talking to Sabina, who fan bragged about Stan Farron over at H.M. Brown, taking care of the customers, taking care of Sabina's family with all kinds of Nissans and doing it at a fair rate. Sabina, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. And by the way, Charlie always makes me think that I need to listen to more 80s songs again. I really miss them.
I know, they're so great, right?
Yeah.
And I am a big 80s fan, and I think a lot of times Charlie plays music that he knows I love to dance to. And you are a dancing queen, really cutting up a rug these days at all of the networking events. And so it's been fun to have you involved. And I know that you are the sponsor of our Fan Braggin Gala coming up in December, so thank you for that. And Sabina, I know you don't want me to ask you again about what you do for a living, because we've already shared that so many times throughout the show.
She's a business coach and accountability partner.
And she's pretty awesome. You can find her online at Sabina Claus, CLAUS.com, and online at our Extreme Customer Service Directory.
So what do you want to talk about, Sabina?
Well, I actually want to kind of talk a little bit more about the Extreme Customer Service Directory, because there's a lot of times that fellow business owners, they just don't know who to trust to go and do business with. You know, when you start a business, you're often scared of who you're going to build your village around, because we often talk about how to eat the elephant.
Right.
And it's not one bite at a time, but inviting the village and have a feast. Who's in that village? So I just wanted to really invite business owners out there, if you're really looking for somebody to help enhance your business, whether it's for your bookkeeping services, marketing that you need done, budgeting, CR Conversations doing amazing things with client retention, to go to theexperiencedpros.com and go to our directory, the Extreme Customer Service Directory. All of these people are high ratings. You can see fan brags. It's not like Yelp where they pay to have people go in. These are genuine customers fan bragging about the business that they did in the high extreme customer service that they delivered. And I have a few moments to talk about it. You guys have really increased my business over 60% in the short time that I've been a member.
Wow.
And having that visibility online is huge for a small business like myself. So I just wanted to invite all the other listeners nationwide to make sure that they take the time to become part of that network and to really enhance their business by being part of something that will take them to the next level.
Wow, Sabina, you are hired.
Seriously, thank you very much for the kind words. And it's so inexpensive to become a member. We've got plans that start as little as $249 for an entire year of membership.
One of the things, Sabina, that when we were putting the directory together in our Extreme Customer Service membership, Eric and I looked at each other and said, okay, if people can't get involved and they can't show up to anything, is there still value? How can we make sure their business is still growing? And that's the piece of that online directory, being able to be found, having those online reviews, being in a community surrounded by, really successful other companies and being aligned with that. needed to be of value and just to be able to stand alone, because as your business grows, Sabina, I'm super duper happy for you that your business has grown 60%, but what it means in my world is you're going to fall off my planet because you're going to get so busy, growing your business, right? And building your business, which is part of the ebbs and flows of being involved in a community. But you're a rock star, and you're right. The element that we all have, the resources that we all have are out there, and we just need to latch onto them and take advantage of them, and know that if our business isn't growing, it's probably because we aren't taking advantage of some resource that has probably been offered to us over and over again. Does that make sense?
It does. And there's so few communities out there that are such natural givers and that help support other small businesses in their growth and not being selfish. And you guys have definitely worked very hard at building that type of community. And it's such an honor to be part of a selfless community who looks out for each other and really build each other up.
Well, Sabina, the honor is all ours. We are grateful for you being a part of our membership. We're grateful for you calling in on Fan Braggin Friday on a regular basis. And we're super thrilled to hear that your business is up 60% in the couple of months that you've been with us. We love hearing all of this. It's true that many of our members see ridiculous results in their business, tangible growth in their business in the first 90 days. I mean, it's just amazing.
It is absolutely. So, Sabina, how do our listeners get in touch with you?
Well, just give me a call at 303-906-2244, and I am available on my cell.
You went very fast. What is that number again?
303-906-2244.
And read all about her on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Check it out. If you're a small business, you offer extreme customer service, we want to align with you. And if you have any questions about it, call the expert, Sabina Claus, and ask her about how you can grow your business as well. Sabina, thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you so much. Have a fabulous Friday.
Cannot help it. It is Fan Braggin Friday all across the country. And that's going to pretty much wrap up our show. But we do want to say thank you to our sponsor, Binkley IT, for supporting the Fan Braggin concept. And we do extend the invitation that Sabina offered to you as well. Check us out at experiencepros.com. Click the Become a Member. Pick the level of visibility that you want for your business anywhere in the country. And let us serve you in a way that, it wouldn't be the Experience Pros if we didn't give you the extreme customer service that we're all about.
Absolutely. Encourage you and invite you to align no matter where you are in the country. Let us offer you that VIP service and get your business more visibility. You just want to be a part of something bigger than you are. And we do that every single Friday, opening up the phone lines. But I'll tell you what, we can't do it without those that support the Experience Pros Network. Please do business with the companies that sponsor the Experience Pros radio show, that are aligned with the Extreme Customer Service Directory, and sponsor the entire network. They're the reason you get to listen and you get to be a part of something so grand.
We've got to wrap it up, but we'll be back on Monday. Thanks to Charlie for our musical theme and all the production elements that he brings to the table. And thank you for being the real reason that we do what we do. This is the Experience Pros radio show.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
It's probably because we aren't taking advantage of some resource that has probably been offered to us over and over again. Does that make sense?
It does. And there's so few communities out there that are such natural givers and that help support other small businesses in their growth and not being selfish. And you guys have definitely worked very hard at building that type of community. And it's such an honor to be part of a selfless community who looks out for each other and really build each other up.
Well, Sabina, the honor is all ours. We are grateful for you being a part of our membership. We're grateful for you calling in on Fan Braggin Friday on a regular basis. And we're super thrilled to hear that your business is up 60% in the couple of months that you've been with us. We love hearing all of this. You know, it's true that many of our members see ridiculous results in their business, growth, tangible growth in their business in the first 90 days. I mean, it's just amazing.
It is absolutely. So, Sabina, how do our listeners get in touch with you?
Well, just give me a call at 303-906-2244, and I am available on my cell.
You went very fast. What is that number again?
303-906-2244.
And read all about her on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Check it out. If you're a small business, you offer extreme customer service, we want to align with you. And if you have any questions about it, call the expert, Sabina Claus, and ask her about how you can grow your business as well. Sabina, thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you so much. Have a fabulous Friday.
Cannot help it. It is Fan Braggin Friday all across the country. And that's going to pretty much wrap up our show. But we do want to say thank you to our sponsor, Binkley IT, for supporting the Fan Braggin concept. And we do extend the invitation that Sabina offered to you as well. Check us out at experiencepros.com. Click the Become a Member. Pick the level of visibility that you want for your business anywhere in the country. And let us serve you in a way that, it wouldn't be the Experience Pros if we didn't give you the extreme customer service that we're all about.
Absolutely. Encourage you and invite you to align no matter where you are in the country. Let us offer you that VIP service and get your business more visibility. You know, you just want to be a part of something bigger than you are. And we do that every single Friday, opening up the phone lines. But I'll tell you what, we can't do it without those that support the Experience Pros Network. Please do business with the companies that sponsor the Experience Pros radio show, that are aligned with the Extreme Customer Service Directory, and sponsor the entire network. They're the reason you get to listen and you get to be a part of something so grand.
We've got to wrap it up, but we'll be back on Monday. Thanks to Charlie for our musical theme and all the production elements that he brings to the table. And thank you for being the real reason that we do what we do. This is the Experience Pros radio show.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.